The body tenses, the breath shortens, a smile appears even when the heart feels heavy. This is how low self-esteem hides in plain sight. It is not always obvious, but it shows in the hesitation before speaking, in the nervous laugh when you want to say no, in the weight pressing on your chest before sharing something vulnerable. These are not random sensations. They are the nervous system's attempt to protect you by keeping you small, agreeable, unseen. Over time, this protection becomes disconnection. You feel like you are playing a role instead of living as yourself. That is why low self-esteem often feels like losing yourself. Science confirms what the body already knows. Low self-esteem doesn't just live in the mind, it rewires biology. Research shows that people with lower self-esteem experience stronger cardiovascular and inflammatory responses under stress. Their hearts beat faster, blood pressure spikes higher, and the body floods with stress chemicals, even when there is no real danger. Imagine a smoke detector blaring all day long without fire. That is how the nervous system behaves when it is fueled by unworthiness, always bracing for rejection or failure. Stress feels heavier because the body mirrors the inner belief that you are not safe or not enough. This cycle rarely comes from nowhere. It grows from hidden patterns that once felt protective. Living for approval makes you say yes when you long to say no, hoping someone's validation will finally prove your worth. The inner critic repeats old voices, telling you to shrink, to perform, to avoid mistakes at all costs. Perfectionism promises safety, whispering that if everything is flawless, no one can criticize. But perfection becomes a cage, trading peace for performance. These patterns may have helped once, but now they keep you trapped in doubt. Recognizing them is the first step to loosening their hold. If these patterns form the prison, science offers keys that can open the door. Developing self-esteem is not about forcing confidence. It grows through practices that retrain both thought and body. 4 approaches stand out, each supported by research, each capable of reshaping the way you see yourself. The first practice is cognitive reframing, a cornerstone of cognitive behavioral therapy. It begins with catching the automatic thoughts that cut deep. I am not good enough. I always fail. I don't belong. Write one down. Then ask, is this completely true, or is it fear speaking? Replace it with a balanced version, something closer to compassion. Repeat this often. The brain learns through repetition. Each time you reframe, you train new neural pathways. Say this aloud. I have struggled, but I have also learned, and I can take one step forward now. Over time, the inner voice softens, and resilience takes root. The second practice is compassion-focused imagery. Imagine a presence that radiates kindness. It could be a mentor, a trusted friend, or even a wiser version of yourself. Picture this figure speaking words of encouragement you rarely say to yourself. Neuroscience shows that the brain responds to imagined experiences as if they were real. This means that compassion-focused imagery can literally rewire the critic inside. Practice it in moments of doubt, Hear the words, "You are safe. You are worthy." The body begins to believe what the mind imagines, shifting from judgment to acceptance. The third practice is mastery moments, the small victories that build self-trust. Confidence grows less from giant leaps than from daily steps that prove you can follow through. Cooking a meal, finishing a workout, sending the email you've avoided. These acts are not small. They send a message. I can rely on myself. Record them in a notebook or pause to acknowledge them. Over weeks, they compound into a foundation of trust, a confidence not dependent on external approval. Each mastery moment tells your nervous system, I can, I did, I will again. Some wounds go deeper than daily habits. Painful memories of rejection, shame, or failure can echo for years, shaping how you see yourself. Practices like EMDR and COMET, guided by trained therapists, directly target these memories. Studies show that they can significantly improve self-esteem in those with anxiety. They work by helping the brain file away old experiences differently, reducing their weight on the present. When memories no longer define you, self-esteem can grow from freedom instead of fear. Therapy is not about erasing the past, but about reclaiming the present. Now let us bring these threads together in one practice. Step 1. Catch the voice. Write down the exact words of the critic. Step 2. Hold it up to the light. Ask, is this truth or fear? Step 3. Rewrite with compassion. Imagine a dear friend had written those same words. What would you say to her? Write that answer for yourself. Step 4. Speak it into your body. Read the new sentence out loud, slowly. Notice how breath deepens, how the chest loosens. This is more than positive thinking. It is teaching the nervous system a different script. Repeat this daily. Each kinder sentence strengthens the voice of self-esteem. Self-esteem is not about becoming flawless or earning value. It is about remembering what was always true. You are enough, even when anxious, even when you stumble, even when the old voice whispers otherwise. Each small practice is a way of coming back home to yourself. Say this aloud. I am imperfect, and I am worthy. With repetition, it becomes more than words. It becomes memory, then identity. And if anxiety still tries to steal your confidence, take my 3-minute scientific quiz. It reveals your personal anxiety profile and the exact step you can take next to regain clarity and balance. Click the link in the pinned comment or in the description and take the quiz now.